Hello friends, welcome back. Today I have for you some exciting and fun crafts that you can make with your kids. And we are going to start with some popsicle sticks. We're also going to use some of these wood beads. These are just kind of like the regular size, but maybe a little smaller. We're also going to use googly eyes, and we're going to use some brown paint. Any brown paint you have is fine. We're going to use a paintbrush for the paint, of course, and a glue stick. Now, I ended up using my hot glue, but you can use glue stick if you'd like. I'm going to use a Chanel stem in the brown tone, as well as a brown construction paper and a brown marker, as well as my wire cutters. This is just to be able to cut the popsicle sticks. And I'm also going to use the hot glue to hot glue these sticks. All right, so we are going to start placing 4 of these sticks right next to each other. And then we're going to take the 5th one. We're just going to mark and cut where we need to, so that we can hot glue all the sticks together, creating like a little board. These are all animal themed crafts. So the first one we're going to do is a little monkey. It's going to be hanging around, and you got to see this. It's so cute. Once it's all attached, I'm just going to paint it brown. I'm just going to do the front, but of course you can do the back if you want to add a tail to it, which I didn't, but I think that would be so cute. You can paint the back. I set it to the side, and while it's drying, I'm going to cut a piece of the construction paper, and we're just going to cut an oval, kind of like the shape maybe of an egg, something like that. And we're going to make sure that it's going to be small enough to fit in the center of the little board. With the brown marker, we gave it a little belly button. And then we're going to freehand what will look like the shape of a little monkey. And then we're just going to cut that. I'm going to give it a little smile and add a couple of the googly eyes. We're just getting things set and ready for when the board is nice and dry, we can put everything together. I'm going to take the Chanel stem, and I'm going to fold it into 4 equal parts, and I'm just going to cut it. We just want 4 parts that are about the same length. For the legs, these will be the legs. We're just going to place a little wood bead on the bottom, and we're just going to twist a little bit of the Chanel stem to hold it in place. Now that the board is dry, we are going to create the little monkey. So we're just going to hot glue the face to the top and the belly to the middle. You can use your glue stick for this part. I'm going to use the hot glue to then glue the legs to the bottom, and then the arms to the top. And because they are Chanel stem and they have the wire inside, it'll be so cute to be able to hang him. And wait until you see the picture. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Again, if you want to add a long tail, I think that would be adorable. I think it's so cute, but let me know what you think down in the comments. For this next animal themed craft, I'm going to take 2 pom-poms. This is a larger green one and then a smaller one. But of course, you can use any size you want or even make your own with some yarn. I'm going to use green construction paper for this one. I'm going to use a pair of scissors as well as a green marker. I'm going to use, again, googly eyes, and we're creating 2 animals here, so make sure you have 4 pairs of the googly eyes. We're going to fold the construction paper, and we're just going to start drawing a few of the body parts of what will be a turtle, a sea turtle to be exact. Now, I did draw some of these way too big. And you're going to see here, okay? I'm going to go through the whole process because you're going to see that, oh my gosh, they were humongous. Anyways, so we're just going to cut what will look like the fins, and then we're just going to cut smaller and bigger parts because we're going to have 1 small turtle and 1 larger turtle. And then we're also going to do the heads, and we're going to cut those. Now then we are going to take the marker, and we're just going to make a little mouth on the head and then just draw dots all over the body parts. For the feet, we're just going to add little kind of like lines to make it look like feet, and then just draw again all those dots everywhere else in the body parts, and we're going to do that on all pieces for both animals. I am now going to take some of these teeny tiny little googly eyes for the small turtle, and we're just going to place it right there. You can also use a glue stick or white glue for this part. I'm going to use larger googly eyes for the larger turtle. Once I have all these pieces together, then I want to take the pom-poms, because the pom-poms are round and circle. I just want to flatten out the one side just to create a flat side, and it sits nice and flush to the surface, and did the same thing on the smaller one. I am now going to put everything together, and this is where I was just like, oh my word, these are too big. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was committed. I was committed, friends. So I just hot glue them together, and you're going to see the first turtle looks like a hot mess. And I just like, no, this is not going to work. So I added the little legs, and then I said, okay, let me just trim. Yeah, again, I'm just showing you the entire process, but it wasn't working out. So I just said, let me put it to the side. We'll come back to it later. Let's move on. All right, for the small one, I lived and learned. And this one turned out way nicer because I ended up trimming. So I added the head, and then I added both little legs on the bottom. And then here I am trimming a lot of it, okay? This is why I said these were too big. And then we're just going to place them on each side at a way better angle than I did the larger one. I contemplated leaving the larger one. I said, I can't do that. I can't do that to him. So I removed everything except for the head. I trimmed where I needed to trim, cut where I needed to cut, and then put everything back together. And he looks so much better. I'm glad I did. I was going to leave him the way he was. And I was like, no, I have to fix him. So I'm just going to add the legs here at the end. And that's about it. But they are absolutely adorable. I think kids will love making these crafts with you. And it's probably items that you already have at home. And I'm so glad I fixed the large one. But let me know what you think down in the comments. For this next animal theme craft, I'm going to take 6 popsicle sticks, just like we did the first one, except one additional one. We're going to use a piece of poster board. We're also going to use the brown construction paper once again, and the brown paint once again. We're also going to use a paintbrush for this one. We're also going to use googly eyes, of course, and we are going to use the glue stick. I'm also going to use my hot glue for this one. I'm going to use a black marker. And I'm also going to use a pair of scissors, of course. And I do want to use my wire cutters because we want to cut the popsicle sticks, and a pencil. And we're going to start by lining all the popsicle sticks, or at least 5 of them, join them right next to each other, again, like we did with the first project, the little monkey. And I'm just going to take the 6th stick and mark and cut where I need it so I can join all of my popsicle sticks using hot glue. This little animal will be a little hippo, and he's adorable. I can't wait for you to see it. All right, so we're just going to attach the last piece here, and then we're just going to paint everything brown. While that is drying, we're going to get everything else ready. I'm just going to cut an oval shape. This will be the face of the little hippo, or like the bottom portion of the face. And I just made it just a little wider than what the popsicle sticks are. I'm going to fold the paper in half, and I'm just going to cut little ears and just a little circle. It does not matter. And then we are going to take and get ready. The teeth are going to be with the poster board. So we're just going to cut a piece that's maybe just over 1/2 inch and cut it in half. And then we're going to use the glue stick to attach that to the bottom of the oval, to the back. And then we are going to make little nostrils, I guess, with the black marker. And then we're going to put everything together. We're going to start with the eyes at the top. Then we are going to attach the nose and the teeth portion right there towards the middle. And then the little ears to the top. And this is going to finish it off. And I think it's absolutely, oh my gosh, so stinking cute. He complements the little monkey so well. You could have made him gray as well if you'd rather do that. But I think it's adorable. Let me know what you think, of course, down in the comments. I have another video here for you with tons more of fun crafts inspiration. Check it out. I'll see you later and have fun crafting.